was a well-oiled machine. I mean, Collin County, it should be the model for high-profile cases from here on out. And that's because we started 8 months ago, and I met with anybody from facilities to IT to the audiovisual people to the sheriff's office. We constantly came.
Almost want to crack a joke. But what did the audiovisual people do? We didn't watch it. But
what's your take on Karmelo, Anthony?
I don't know. I really don't know.
You've had a lot of defendants in your courtroom.
I have had a lot of defendants in my courtroom, and I talked to Mr. Anthony a couple times because I'm legally required to go over some things with him. He seems like a nice young man who committed a crime, and he understands today, more than any day before today, the consequences of committing a crime like he did.
Last question.
Yes, sir.
The future of the justice system. What do you think about it when you realize you have all these social media influencers and citizen journalists?
I don't know. I hope that the judges that hear cases, period. I was about to say high-profile cases, but that's not it. It's just any case. Realizes the importance of their job, and their job is to be fair to the state and to the defendant, and to protect the people that come before them and make just and right decisions based upon the law. And if we can do that, that's great. The influence of social media, I think, is going to continue to impact our communities everywhere. And I hope that we can rely upon our justice system to weed through the noise and find justice for everybody who comes through our doors.
This is a personal question I wanted to ask you.
Sure.
Do you understand why the legitimate media had to be a pain in your ass?
Legitimate media. There's this guy named Jobin who I think was probably the worst of all of them. And no, I didn't understand how he could be that way. Look, I absolutely understand the media's role in all this. I mean, it's the First Amendment for a reason. It is absolutely the First Amendment for a reason. But at the same time, a defendant has a right to a fair trial, and the prosecution has a right to a fair trial. That's also in the Constitution. And so you just have to balance all those interests. And I'll honestly say, I think I balanced it well. And I know I made people mad, but I'm not here to make them happy either. I hope that the Metcalfs think that their son got a fair trial in this courtroom, as do I hope that the Anthony family thinks their son got a fair trial in this courtroom. I certainly think he did.
Did you feel the pressure of the other courts not being able to operate too?
So,
all right, let me let them, because he's transitioning slightly. What did you think about that? Did you said something? What did you think about that?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I just like him. I do like him. I like that he's not here to people please. Yeah, he knows he messed up. Most part, I see a lot of honor in him, and I appreciate his statements. The part that upsets me is the question about the jurors that were dismissed. The three, they were, weren't they 3 black women, I believe, and they were dismissed.
Right.
Listen, they went through like 1,000. The process for selecting a jury is extensive. And they went through like 1,000 applicants, or what, I don't know what we're calling them, or potential jurors. I would wager to bet that a lot of their responses mirrored the sentiments of those being interviewed outside, who said, I will back him regardless because he's black. Mm-hmm. And if it's clear that they couldn't be unbiased, then they would have to be dismissed, because then there's no way to honor the fair trial aspect of things. You know what I mean?
I agree with you. Yeah, no, you're right on the money. He's going to come back to that, I believe, and kind of give another little head nod to it, but I'm right there with you. But let's see how it finishes up.
Of course, they're independent elected officials. They can operate if they want to.
Yeah, and some of them have.
They have.
Virtually. Yeah.
They have. We were trying to cut down on the sheriff's duty to transporting back and forth and stuff. And so I asked them if they could modify the way they are operating in court. They could go to Zoom like we did for
Yeah.
a long time. They could, pick
Yeah.
days that we weren't here, like on that first Tuesday. Yeah, but it's up to them. It helped a lot that they cooperated. And by the way, that's one of the messages that I don't think I've been saying enough, is what we did here was a well-oiled machine. I've never seen a case.
Do you want that on the record?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, roll.
We're on.
Okay. The case that we tried here in Collin County was a well-oiled machine. I mean, Collin County, it should be the model for high-profile cases from here on out. And that's because we started 8 months ago, and I met with anybody from facilities to IT to the audiovisual people to the sheriff's office. We constantly came.
I almost want to crack a joke. Well, what did the audiovisual people do? We didn't watch it. But like, what did they do, my friend?
Together and met to make sure that
Right.
Collin County was going to be a focus for a minute. And we wanted to make sure that everybody understood that, number one, don't come around and mess with Collin County. And because we're here for a job, that job is to make sure that everybody gets a fair trial and everybody's safe. And we wanted to go seamlessly. And one thing that does worry me a little bit is people go, oh, this was a 5-day case with the evidence. 5-day case, it must have been cut and dry. I don't know if that's true or not. It was 5 days because I wasn't wasting anybody's time. Our community needed to heal quickly. They needed this case over
Yes.
one way or another, but the case had to be fair first. But we accomplished that. But it was a gargantuan effort by every single person involved in Collin County and outside Collin County. And so we're very, very proud of our county, all of our employees, all of our elected officials, all of our judges, everybody in getting this case tried quickly because our community needed it to heal.
Thank you, Judge, for talking with us.
Sure.
So that is Judge Roach. It goes without saying we've already beat that dead horse about streaming it. But what did you think besides that, though? Was there anything that stood out to you about Judge Roach, or anything you want to add to him?
I like him a lot. Right. The law first. Well, it's duty to the Lord first, and then I'm going to honor the law and the oath that I took to serve the people. People would have had something to say if he had the trial streamed or not had it streamed. Like, I don't know, perhaps he felt like there's no way to make an exact right decision here. It is done. Like, we don't have access to real time, the trial real time. We'll wait for the transcripts, whatever. But I think for the most part, he did a good job, and his mindset was right. It wasn't, I need to appease this group of people, that group of people, the greater public. I honoring the victim's fan, ensuring that the defendant can say that they had a fair trial.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, and I think he did. You got to thread that needle. I think he did as best he could. Again, we can always look back. Hindsight is 20/20. I'm pretty sure he would probably make a different decision. But I think besides that, though, the speed of the trial, having trial on Saturday, I think just showed that they meant business. They want to get this done.
Right there.
They wanted to drag out for a month, even though I thought it was going a little longer than that.
Yes.
I'm glad it didn't go that long. I know you liked that episode. This is actually a clip from a larger live stream. The link is down in the description, so you can go check it out. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you down there. Grace and peace.